Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "A hero is no braver than any ordinary man, but he's brave 5 minutes longer." No one personified this like Christopher Reeve did. He lived his life to the fullest, and even when his life succumbed to tragedy, he still pushed forward. This man was a superhero in every sense of the word. He carried around the ideals of America on his back, the ideals that we all strive for. We all wish to have the same kind of bravery, compassion, and perseverance that Christopher had on a daily basis. All of this made him the superhero that everyone wanted to be. He was the perfect person. Children had a new hero to look up to, and adults found a new source of inspiration in Christopher. We've all wanted to be Superman at one point or another. In one of his quotes, Christopher says that most of us are Clark Kent, but sometimes, if we're lucky, we're Superman. This was a man that never stopped being Superman. Well after his movies, he was still doing the things that most people could never do. His compassion found life in helping those that truly needed it. This compassion never wore down, but if anything, got stronger. He channeled most of his compassion to help those with spinal cord injuries that could not help themselves. Christopher donated much of his time and money to causes such as stem cell research, environmental programs, and other programs for the disabled. As the face for these causes, so much has been done and is still being done to this day. If he had ever given up, none of that would have been possible. Superman never gives up, and neither did Christopher Reeve. He didn't allow his disability to beat him. He served as an inspiration to all of us in that sense. We should all strive to have this kind of spirit, the one that never loses hope of a better future. Christopher may have been one of the most optimistic men to have walked this earth. He never once believed that he would be paralyzed for the rest of his life. Never waving, never quitting, never throwing in the towel. That was Christopher Reeve. Now it is his children, Will, Matthew, and Alexandria, that are continuing to fight these battles on his behalf, making the world a better place. Even though the world has lost one of its brightest stars, Christopher has left us with much to be thankful for. He touched millions of people around the world and served as an inspiration to anyone that needed it. Christopher fought on behalf of many causes and still does so through his children, who have kept his legacy alive. Christopher Reeve was born to hold the beliefs and dreams of all Americans, to be the person that we all believe in. He was born to be Superman.